All right, you guys. We need to go speak with Emily. That's where we left off. But we still have some stuff we need to listen to in the menu. I'm back in action, feeling better already. I'm glad you're feeling better, Fall. That's great to hear. That's the kind of scary... Wait, that's the kind of scary that sticks with... Oh, that's the kind of scary that sticks with you for life, for sure. That's the kind of thing that you have to work out with a therapist for probably at minimum 3 years. I think we explored this area pretty thoroughly, so we can just move on. I know when that hotline blinks. Every single time I see hotline, that's all I can think about.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities.
Okay. That was Tomasi. We listened to the top two.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation.
Dreamscape navigation.
Only find one key in the
He just made that up.
The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
You guys are fine. Can I send you my therapist bills, Rodrigo? Loyal, thank you for the bits. We are all trauma bonded because of the videos. It's a mystery from here, and that is the BES sentiment? Best sentiment? I stayed in the new room. It is their control recap for those of us who missed the first stream by Skyytea's replacement. Oh. How do I even... Oh, best. Got it. How do I even recap what happened in the last stream? Let me try. Let me challenge myself to try to recap. Okay. So, I'm playing as a character named Jesse, and I arrive at the Federal Bureau of Control. And as soon as we arrive, we're met with a building that's on lockdown. So the janitor's talking to her about like a job position, which now that I think back to it, I'm pretty sure he meant the director, because she has a job now. I actually don't know what he meant about that. Did he mean the director? But we meet the janitor, and he's like he's insinuating that she's there for a job interview. So I thought that that's why she was there. But then as we continue, she's like, I'm not here for a job interview. I'm here because of what happened to my brother. So something during her childhood happened to her brother, or they took her brother. I'm not too sure on those details. Oops. I'm not too sure on those details, but regardless, she came here with a purpose, and her purpose was to figure out what's going on with her, what happened to her brother, what the FBOC is doing. And so she gets here, she goes into a room, and we see the director shoot himself. We don't actually see him shoot himself, though. That was a cinematic, so I'm not exactly sure if that's true or not. I don't know what happened. I have a suspicion that he didn't die the way that we were showed. I feel like maybe... I don't know. I'm just not fully sold on the fact that he killed himself, because to me that makes no sense, because he was the director, and why would he do that? But Yeah, so she has to become the director. How do you explain this game? It's so hard for me to give a recap when I'm still actively trying to piece it together. But, yeah, she becomes the director because she took the weapon. Yo-Yo Naz, thank you for the 3-month resub. I truly appreciate your support. Thank you so much. She becomes the director because she has the gun. She passed the test, so she has the gun now. She's the director, so in the building, all of Trench's pictures, who was the previous director, switched to her. So that confirmed that the building is also like alive. The building is shifting. Right now we're just trying to figure out what the hell is happening, what happened to Trench, what information did he know before he died. She has like a blue aura around her, so I believe there's 4 entities. There's her, there's the hiss, which is the evil thing that we've been fighting. There's the board, which is some type of entity that Trench and her can communicate with. Only the director can communicate with the board. And that's why the phone is there. That's how you communicate with them. And then I think there's something else, a 4th thing that she has with her, that she brought in with her, because she said something about something guided her to the building because she couldn't find it. Bathrooms are moving. I'm curious, Gabe, what would you type out? Will you type out a recap so I can see what you would say? It's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of moving pieces, and that's why it's really hard to recap, because there's like so many different bubbles that I think it will eventually web together and connect in the middle. Yeah, get to work, Gabe. I'm sorry, I don't think that helped you at all, Gensha. I apologize. She walked into the front door of a building and got immediately hired and promoted to executive. Are you sure this is a horror game? That sounds better than real life. Thank you for the 200 bits. Would you believe me if I said that's exactly what happened? Like, word for word. Immediately promoted. I want whatever the writers of this game would take. Yeah, it is still early on. That is true. That's exactly what happened. Bar for bar. So I ended the stream with, we made it to the phone to where we could hear. The theory is that we're hearing Trench's thoughts, or like his last moments or communications he had previously. We're not talking to him, but somehow there's something is still present with him that's allowing us to hear all of these different thoughts through the phone. So we're listening to the different things, and then we have to go find the girl. See you, Steven. Thank you for the lurk. I'm not certain I've been following the story. Just here vibing with everyone, and that's perfectly fine. If we come out of this not having a clue what's going on, we will watch a recap, and hopefully that'll clear things up. I'm still interested because this kind of seems like it's an adaptation of SCP, though. What is SCP? Did you get a new camera? No, I did not. Somehow it looks better. I don't know what happened. Hey, Sarino. All I know for sure is they love redacting and using big words. So from now on, whenever I give a recap, should I just like start talking and then be like redacted? And then we walked into redacted, and then this redacted thing happened because redacted. You just gotta make sense of it. I'm hoping there'll be that one moment when everything just fits together and makes perfect sense. That's what I hope will happen. Just use your bleep effect. So we walked in and it was crazy, and then we were doing this, and it was like so wild, and it was like this and that, and also don't forget, and it was crazy. Yep. Unexpected camera buff due to room renovation, 100%. To me, it looks the exact same, so it's kind of blowing my mind that you guys think it looks better. Is it possible that it's just because you guys haven't seen me in 30 days and you're like, wait, the camera looks different? Because no joke for me, I think it looks the same. Secure, contain, protect. It's like an old internet forum thing with ordinary objects that have supernatural abilities. Was definitely an inspiration of this game. Secure, contain, protect. So that's SCP. Okay, wait. So part 1, you're Jesse Faden searching for your brother who was taken by a mysterious organization called the FBC. You enter this building unknowingly on lockdown due to an attack from a foreign entity. You end up becoming the director of the FBC. We know the entity is called the Hiss though, so we have a name for that now. You end up becoming the director of the FBC, seeing the former unalive himself. Did we see that though? I thought we walked in the room and he was already unalived. I know that there was the like vision in the elevator, but we weren't there to see it. You now answer to a board of directors on the astral plane and are tasked to figure out what this invasion is in the FBC, unlocking mysterious abilities and unique powers and items in the process. Well, Gabe, I mean, it was a decent recap. It looks better because of the hair. Stop. Stop, K9. It's gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't notice any difference with the camera. I don't either. All right. So let's re-listen to this. I got distracted.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
I wonder if we're gonna try to unlock any of the doors in this game. Hey Beast, welcome in. I appreciate each member of this community. You are all amazing friends. Sky, you are awesome. Thank you, Batfan. I appreciate you as well. Hey Aces, welcome in. No, we haven't watched The Coming Storm. That's the next one. We still need to watch this one and the directorship. What's your thoughts on Trench so far? Do you trust him? I actually do trust Trench. I don't have any reason not to trust him. I think that based off what we've heard about him and what we've seen, I feel like he took his job seriously and he was trying, I don't know, not to do the right thing, but I think he took his job seriously. And I don't know that, I haven't gotten any sort of indication that he's not to be trusted. Dr. Darling seems more suspicious, honestly. Hey, Sinzu. SCP is also a genre for stories online. I've heard of the SCP online thing because my nephew is obsessed with that. SCP is an open collaborative storytelling site. Anyone can contribute a story. Usually they are short stories or just wiki entries. It's about a secret organization that is responsible for protecting the world from supernatural threats. It's a fun read from time to time. Again, so thank you for the bits. There's so much on the internet I'm just didn't know existed. There's also a Dr. Darling video about the hotline to watch too. Did we not watch that? We'll watch it though. I can't remember. But we'll watch it just in case. Hey, Moose. Hair looks hella cute. Thank you, Moose.
The whispers growing louder.
The ocean view seems important though. Motel.
History. Retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts? Dimming my eyes? It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix.
The thing he studies?
Is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
So Dr. Darling, his closest ally, is how he describes him. Hey, Obidi. SCP Wiki has been around since 2008. I think there have been video games based on the lore, but I haven't played them. Hey, Hellenic. Hope you didn't miss much from the... We just started, so you haven't missed much. All we've done so far is watch a couple of these recordings. James McCaffrey was director. Trench, Max Payne, and Alex Casey, Alan Wake 2. We're all gonna miss him. I'm sorry, who? He? Miss... did one of those names pass away? Oh, I thought you were listing 3 different voice actors. James McCaffrey was director. Trench, Max Payne, and Alex Casey. Oh. I don't know why I read that and I thought you were saying 3 different people. Colon cancer. That has been scarily on the rise. Oh, that's so interesting. Wait. It can be taken 2 different ways. You are the director now. We expect dependence. You are chosen one. The game needs you. What? The whole XY uses, I think, how they perceive us and how we perceive them. We expect independence. Your authority. The Bureau needs you. Gotta be careful and get checked. It's very scary. Voice actor for all those characters passed away. Yeah, that's what T was just saying. I wasn't... Was that something that happened recently? It does give an extra level of creepiness. Was it 2023? That's so sad.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
Okay. So like a Ouija board. I do think that was everything. There is an art to any genre, but writing a convincing story is not easy. That's Alan Wake's voice actor. He has such a distinctive voice. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. There was a moment last year where I'm like, why does this guy sound so familiar? I like his voice actor a lot. Oh, that's interesting. The boardroom.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
First, let's read. Analysis of Hiss Threat Part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she had already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Canon Possible, thank you so much for the follow. For a non-deep voice, yeah, he has a really nice voice. Maybe she's already corrupted. I feel like that has to be what it is. Whatever happened to her as a kid.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Same chicken. I think the same.
What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. His gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
See what I
Okay.
mean?
If you think
Find out
it'll help.
about you.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Yeah, so there's something in her head. Yeah, and she knows it, and she's acknowledged it multiple times, and I feel like at this point she's like 100% confirmed. There's something else other than the Hiss involved. the janitor. I'm not talking bad. I would never. But who is he? He's clearly trained in the, what is it, dream something technique?
Hi, Jesse.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
I'm excited to find
Just
out
let
who
me know.
the blue swag is. Okay,
you
that's
hear
the
that?
nickname. The blue
Someone's
swag.
singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing.
Singing.
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Hope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
We can't get any equipment from the research center until the internal log gets lifted.
And see what you can find around here. Computers, documents, any measuring devices you can find. Helping Hope is a surefire way to get on Darwin's good side.
Which elevator?
You know what happened to Booker, to Smith, the others? Why did they start acting like that?
Got red light on him. But honestly, I don't know what happened.
Keep thinking about it. Pulsating in his skin and it was burning.
The jukebox. Hey David, this is Control. By Remedy. Same studio that made Alan Wake.
Meet me in the maintenance.
Okay.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
I love this thing. This is really gonna come in handy. Matched his energy. You gots to. What do you think he's listening to?
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me
They gave
reach
me a
the
soundboard.
override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
Oh, that's interesting. What if Auti is a manifestation of whatever she has within her? Hey, why did you put the jukebox in a cage? Because it growled at me. Zero, thank you for the 100 bits. I guess it's an object of power. Must be a really big one if they locked it inside the cage. Do we have security clearance too? Of course not.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Is that the What Remains of Edith Finch voice actress? Is it? It doesn't sound the same to me, if it is. Oh, we got telekinesis powers, Gensha. Also, I did a backflip, also out of excitement. Don't forget that. Isn't that cool? Oh god, oh god. Yeah. I forgot how easily I can die in this. You did a backflip? No, I didn't do a backflip. I did a mental backflip out of excitement. Hey, Surgeon. Good evening. I wish I was security clearance too. I want to go in these rooms.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Bam! Seriously, did he just throw a hiss grenade at me? I've been enjoying the game so far. I like it. It's confusing. It's a lot. It's all over the place, but I don't mind it. I'm enjoying myself so far. Yeah, it's a lot to take in. Agreed. But it hasn't felt like too much so far. It's manageable.
The directorial
I'm trying my
override is
best to
right
follow.
there, in the control room. How do we get there? I keep trying to crouch with circle, and it's not crouch. Feels like we've been chunked in the middle of a story. We just need the beginning to come out to tie everything together. Yeah, we really were just thrown right in. Hey Kia, welcome in. Can you choose a difficulty in this game? I don't remember if that was I don't think so. I think that it just said start. New game. Maybe someone in chat can confirm, but I'm pretty sure I just clicked new game and the game started. The override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
It! This is so hard. Sounds like Ellie from last. You think so? I don't hear the resemblance. I don't know if it's useful to you, but you can switch shoulders. That is useful. I did forget. That is useful though. Thank you, Surgeon. Hey, Tom. This is gonna be the try. We're not doing this again. Hey, Icy.
The directorial override is right
Tier
there.
1 for 6 months in advance.
How do we get there?
And then resubscribe for 9 months. Thank you so much, Icy, for that. You should not have done that. I really appreciate it. That is very, very sweet of you. No, you haven't missed much, Tom. Okay. Oh, I missed you too, Icy. It helped a lot for me in combat and only found out about like 10 hours in. I think I was probably 2 hours in yesterday before someone told me. I think I asked. I was like, can I switch shoulders? Or maybe I was told. I can't remember. But either way, it is very helpful. You had trouble too with this? It's an awkward room to fight in because they're coming from both sides.
How do we get there?
Hello? Okay, I'm way too far for the melee to work, apparently. Oh my god, I'm so dead. Yeah. You have to be right up on them. What we really need is some exploding ducks. What? Exploding ducks? What? That's my trouble because I'm focusing on one person instead of checking my surroundings. I think I did a little better on the stairs there though. Melee didn't do anything. Maybe it doesn't work on shields.
In the control room. How do we get there?
Let me test that. I couldn't tell if I was too close or if it just didn't, or if I was too far away or if it just doesn't work. Okay, so here's a shield. No, it works. I think I was just too far away. Yeah. Was there a... Hitman has rubber ducks that are essentially grenades. Wait, that's so funny. You just throw rubber ducks at each other and they explode.
Directorial
it works. It
override
broke off the
is right
shield.
there,
Okay, it was far
in
away,
the
or maybe
control
the
room.
height difference because you were on stairs.
How do we get there?
This is the try. I feel so confident. I probably shouldn't be this confident, but this is the try. Trust. Not the try. Wait, the try! Yes! thought I choked it. Just barely made it. Golly. This guy got that look in her eye that usually means business, where I'm like focused. Not breathing. Blackrock Quarry, Blackrock Processing, Ventilation. Blackrock Quarry? Down here? Oh, goodness. What is this room? Oh, it's hurting me. Could I still go in there though, even though it's hurting me? Like, what if I go in and I find something? But I just have to be super quick about it. Oh, no, no, no. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. It was all a dream. You should go there and talk to the hat. Is it okay if I pass? Good lesson learned. Well, you know, earlier in the game, the red hallway that was also hurting me. I had the same thought. Maybe I should go down there and see if I can make it, but I didn't. So, for science, I had to do it now. This is gonna resurrect as a clicker. God, could you imagine? She's already really OP, and then she turns into a clicker. Oh, lovely. That's not where I was aiming. One above me. I like how you don't have to worry about ammo in this. I like that too. With everything that's going on, it would make no sense. That's like, okay, now go pick up some ammo. Go find some ammo in Josh's office, please. It's a magical gun. Let me have unlimited ammo. My favorite thing in this game so far is the sound effect on the telekinesis. Yeah. That is a really nice sound. Combat feels good. Still getting used to the aiming, so that needs to be improved. But other than that, feels nice. It's challenging. Material. A merry chase. I don't like the sound of that. What do you mean chase? Who's being chased? What?
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but don't touch and don't scream much. Let's join the Thresher Keys.
What?
Let's join the Thresher Keys.
What in the world? Is that an object of power? No. No.
I'm drawing the pyramid. The what? The pyramid. What's a pyramid? The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane. Airplane? Astral
So
plane.
creepy.
It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home. I miss my home.
Light it on fire. I'll pour the gasoline. So...
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop.
Bacon, thank you so much for the 5 months.
I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yaha, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. I'm gonna sanon perkele suoraan that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions.
Crystal clear.
You catch the end of the trip.
Mando, thank you
before
for
I
the
go to my
thank you for the
vacation.
2 months.
The works on the task board here, you can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
So he is hearing her
Door
thoughts.
in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
I think the janitor has to be somehow connected to the thing that she's been talking to. Does she not notice that? Or she just doesn't care because of the thing already in her head? Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is weird that she's not making any sort of comment like, oh, he can hear my thoughts.
Pensioner. Yes. Lord Moore is the director.
He's suspicious? I don't think so.
Started to climb on the wall.
I don't know if he's suspicious.
In his bachelor pad. Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire.
Oh, we have clearance
Burn it
2
all.
now?
Burn it into a reindeer.
Oh, door's right here. I can't leave. Where did I come from originally? That's 4. I came from over here, right? Up here. Yeah. Oh. This way. We have a new one. We are at war. We are at hostile takeover. This is the opposing force, foreign power. We will provide countermeasures, strategy. Accept, ingest them at control points. These countermeasures, missions will benefit you. We will give you resources, rewards for each completed countermeasure. Unless you, review by Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future, and along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I'll give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. I'd read it. Kind of sounds like Maze Runner. A little bit. That's so true. They're all in walled cities. That is so true. I probably could have just teleported, but that's okay. Hey, Bingo Bongo. 2 days in a row. Yep. Subscribe to Captain Lopez's Goodreads. It does sound like a very interesting book, and he does give good reviews. So probably same. I just rewatched Maze Runner series. So good. The movie is so good, or Dylan O'Brien is so good. Alright, no go on that hallway. They're like challenges of sorts, right, Gabe? Wait, which things are like challenges? Ooh. How did I miss that? I've been in this. Whoa! Do I risk it for the biscuit? I'm doing it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Did I get what I was trying to get? So the director basically said it's possible to collect side missions / challenges at control points. Let me find a control point.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20
Abilities. We have to do health. That's all I care about. Energy, melee damage, launch damage. Maybe we'll do energy.
feet.
Bullshit.
Shatter has high stopping power with the scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Is this worth constructing? I drove a forklift in the snow for the first time. 1 in 10 experience. Don't recommend. You didn't even have to tell me that. I could have guessed that. You can now have the gun change shapes for different results. Is this one good? It's basically a shotgun. I think I'm gonna hold off on changing anything just yet. Let my materials
Obviously, you never read the piece.
build up a little bit. Okay. Use charge, kill enemies in the executive sector. What will you do when he does not wake up? When he does or does not wake up? Kill enemies with the service weapon in surge mode. Kill enemies with the service weapon in charge mode. Kill enemies in the executive sector. Should I just accept all of these? See a pixel. You can switch back and forth between versions at any time while you play. Okay, so let's try this one out then. You can have 2 forms equipped at a time and switch between them. So how do I switch between them? I can't use my gun right here. Wait, hold on. Let me actually... So the only point of doing these is just to get materials. So I don't have a new outfit. Where was the other level 2 door? There might have been... I know there's one. There might have been 2 somewhere in this area. One thing I wish it did was I wish it showed you the doors on the map so you know exactly where to go back to. One said square to switch. Oh. Thank you, John. That's so cool. Okay, really? Oh. You gotta actually hit your shots though. Will they just keep spawning? The music changes when you're done. Got it. I like the new gun. This thing is really nice. I'm not supposed to be in here. I think this was... Yep. See? I'm the director. I can do what I want. Okay, question, Gabe. For the board missions, whatever you want to call it, we came in here. We found this. Is it different per control point, or does the control points all have the same missions that you can pick up from each one? Same? Okay. This place is such a maze. It's so confusing to navigate. Is there another level 2 door anywhere? Countermeasures also repeat eventually. Okay. We'll be lurking. Skyytea. Thank you so much for the lurk. They change from time to time. You'll get different ones later. Okay. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. It's not going to be on the main channel, Pontiff, but it will be on my VOD channel. Thank you, Neon. I had to learn to use the map and the signs regularly to navigate. See, I could do that. But why would I? It's too easy. I'd rather just suffer. Book club, Samson. We got a few things to read, so let's just do that real quick. Book club notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flower and guns, space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. It says 2 of 5. Maybe there's some more. Fake planes. Dear New York Tribune? Is that how you say that? Tribune? Airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. Oh, this is one of the dead letters. Airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us. Lie to us better. Don't contact me. Okay, alrighty then. Concerning. As an engineer, can confirm planes aren't real. That's the most ridiculous dead letter we've read so far. FYI, those 2 book club memos are about the same book, by the way. Really? They're about the same book? Let me look at the title. Where's it at? Unless You and Unless You. I feel like they described the book in 2 completely different ways. I mean, it has the word fix in it, which I guess is similar. So he rated it a 2 of 5. Oh, I thought he meant like second page out of 5. Okay, so he rated it a 2 of 5, and then Lopez rated it a 3 of 5. That's the only similarity between these two things, is that the book, they both use the word fix. Honestly, I had no idea that Alan Wake 2 DLC character had her own game. It's really cool to get a backstory on her now. Zero, thank you for the 100 bits. Alan Wake 2 DLC character? Question mark? Don't tell me actually, because I haven't played the DLC. Hey, Makira. I don't really know what the DLC is about. Havana summary. An auditory event occurred at the U.S. Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Of course, we can't find out. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for undisclosed amount of minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff was transported to the continental U.S. After Formula 1.9 or I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file for details. Yeehaw! The Havana thing was an actual thing that happened IRL. Havana syndrome? So what happened to IRL? Arthur Morgan confirmed to be from an alternate reality? That's what I took that as. Kayun, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Ooh. I'm glad I'm doing a run through because I think I've missed multiple doors. Havana syndrome is a disputed medical condition. It is not officially recognized as a disease by the medical community. Starting in 2016, U.S. and Canadian government officials and their families reported symptoms of AHIs in about a dozen overseas locations. Reported symptoms include a sudden onset associated with a perceived localized loud sound, followed by chronic symptoms that lasted for months, such as balance, dizziness, cognitive problems, insomnia, and headaches. What is AHIs, babe? An anomalous health incident. Hey, Joe. Or cup.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
So when that happens, I'm getting a new memory. Or, I don't know. I'm gonna call these memories. I don't know if that's actually what they are.
Director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
I'm gonna listen to that one more time.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
You could not pay me. You could not pay me to touch that gun. I will at some point, Rob. When I get ready to dive back into Mortal Kombat, I would probably start with that just to wrap up the DLC and then move on to a different game. I just didn't prioritize it. I was going to, but then I was told that the DLC was kind of meh, so I just never got around to it. I wonder what Trench did to him. On one end, he could have killed him. On the other hand, he could have just asked him to step down as director. No idea. That's a good question. Like, what actually happened? What would have happened if he hadn't succeeded in becoming director? Died? Yeah, I think they said that at the beginning of the game. If you don't, I don't really know what happens, whether you get rejected or if you don't like pass the trial thing, but it said you're terminated, which I took as, you know, killed. He said that Northmoor went along with it though. Not sure what to make of that. He challenged him to a game of my type of game. All right. Wait, these people don't look corrupted. Shoot first, ask if they're friendly later. I'm gonna walk past and I'm probably gonna regret it.
Go see Chief Arishi. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Oh, that's how you talk to the director? Many people play in the first place. I think it's a lot of... There's a place for games like that, but all of these companies see how lucrative it is and they're like, oh, we all have to do it. Like, oh, I want it, I want in, I want in. And then the next thing you know, it's like all we're getting. Kind of. I mean, there's a balance. But I think that we've been kind of flooded with games like that. Anytime she gets power, she starts bossing us around. Me? I'm not bullying anyone. That is a damn lie. All right, the coolant pumps are over there. I'm not bullying. Angel, thank you for the hydrate. There you go, Tom. Thanks for the thumbs up. Central maintenance and then energy converters. Are there usually pages sitting out in open places like this? Or is it mostly just rooms? I'm gonna head out. Hope everyone enjoys the stream. I'll see you guys in Discord. See you, Sudsy. Take care. It's not bullying. It's the price we pay for being in the cult. See, I like the way you think, K9. Can you please rub off on everyone else a little? If this game doesn't end with all these floating people dropping back to the ground and us hearing the loud groan of people from all of them, I'm gonna be disappointed. This is a big thud. And then someone's like, ow, my ankle. I think I just broke my back. I don't believe they're just laying around in these big areas. Okay. I'm exploring every single inch because I don't want to miss a very important sheet. Like the cheat sheet of the game is what I would miss. But if they're not laying around, then I won't do it. Hey, Meatwall. Your hair looks amazing. Stop. Thank you, Bucci Bear. I really appreciate that. Well, that was just laying around. It's a smaller area, though, to be fair. Where? Ah, let me out! Sheesh. Oh, thank you, Angel. Yeah, I changed the background during my break. Oh, that's bright. Federal Bureau of Control, attention maintenance staff, an object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping... A merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish. I'm trying to picture a merry-go-round horse that could zip around. What does that mean? Hey, Velvet Crow. This game is so good. I hope I feel that way when I get to the end of it. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did it is going to get crucified. I don't know if it's one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I'll tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. A. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Blank, blank, blank velocity ammunition was tested with blank, blank, blank results. Testing will continue after blank, blank, blankety blank. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in alternate engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Blinkety blankety blank. Threshold. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a blank frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a blank. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequencies will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, which, while impossible to disprove, causes blank in those who learn of it, so it is actively denied. think, did I come down from here? Yes. So, part of me wants to jump, but I'm gonna resist that thought. Hey Keith, mind the gap. I know, mind the gap. I'm not gonna do it.
Bye, Pony.
Atlas chamber. Keith, thank you for the bits. Okay, wait, now hold on. Hold on a dang second. So, where is Chief Arish? In the security booth. Security booth.
Hey, Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Shouldn't you be in... Give me a second, I'm gonna come up with something witty. I don't know. But I'm your director.
They all have
HRAs. Almost.
We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the
Awful.
lockdown lifted.
I know.
Yeah, Chief Arish,
Nothing
FBC
came to me.
Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director.
And you're fired.
It's a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Another mention of Dr. Darling. Interesting.
Blockages in pipes C through F. Where's the clock back? Oh, man.
I'm itching for some real action.
He has more to say if you want. Sure.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Yeah, I'll talk to
I
him
should
later.
be going.
Right.
Nah.
You gotta lock down the lift.
We'll come back. Hey, Lucky. Dr. Darling is definitely someone to be wary of, I think. Or that's what they want you to think. I don't know why he wouldn't tell someone what he knows, but maybe there's a valid explanation. Okay. First try! That was sketchy there for a second. Thought it was over. Are you enjoying how strange every character acts? Kyler. What the what? $202.50. Excuse me? Thank you so much for the donation. How dare you enter the stream like that with that level of hostility? There's not a message. No, there's no comment, no message, nothing insightful and inspirational. It's just money. Thank you so much, Kyler, for the donation. As always, thank you very, very much. How was your day? It's good. I'm having a really good day.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Woke up and chose violence. When does he not? Oh my god, Lucky, stop. So did Lucky. Lucky, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You guys, violence is not the answer. Stop. Thank you, Lucky, and thank you, Kyler. No, I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I'll probably be back on Tuesday after today's stream. Tomorrow, we're having the return of YouTube videos, so I'm not going to stream for that. So I can be in the comments. Yes, Far Cry 4 starts tomorrow. There's a copyrighted part at the beginning, and I've been debating whether or not I want to, like, leave it or sing it myself. Where am I going? Whoa. Whoa, did it just get really weird? Sing it. You guys see that? Super, laggy. Oh, this is not good. I'm not used to using my powers to fix things, so that's why I was not immediately thinking of that. I'm used to just destroying everything. Sing. Sing. Okay, no, don't get it twisted. I can't sing. I'm gonna figure out how to download an auto-tune filter for my XLR. Maybe. I don't know. This is all very hypothetical because I might just feel like I don't feel like doing it. I do not like these ones. Just put the echo on and wing it. Please get an auto-tune machine. Small Town, can you just send me a recording of the song? Can you just sing it, like, short little snippet, and I'll just, like, edit you on, and then I'll be like, yeah, that's me. I'll pitch it up so it sounds kind of female-y, and then, yeah. Easy. I can rap. It's not one of those rapping songs, unfortunately. And all of this by tomorrow. Which song? I'll use my girl voice. What is it? I don't know the name of the song, but it's the Should I Stay or Should I Go? That's how Far Cry 4 starts. I'll figure it out. Oh, is that the full name?
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher, the parakinesiology department. I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity
Code
residing
Omega.
within the Bureau itself. Right under my nose. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that?
My leg did it. I sat my controller down.
Capable of communicating.
No,
I checked, and there's no
we didn't
record
hear it.
of ever installing this furnace. I believe that. Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Some volunteers. It eats people. You still have that arm cushion? No, I took it off for this chair. Or I didn't take it off. I left it off, I should say. I didn't put it on this chair. Oh, I believe her too. Tyler. This level of hostility is not allowed in this stream. Thank you for the 4 gifted subs on top of the donation. Should I jump in the thingy mo- Tom. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs to the community, Tom. Thank you very much. Wow, what toxic behavior. You guys are the worst. OMG. Seriously though, Kyler, thank you so much. And Tom, thank you so much. Such hostility. No. It's not hostility from Tom. It's just hostility from you, Kyler. Don't try to assert blame onto Tom. All he did was gift 10 subs. All you did was gift 4. Now the furnace is telling me to buy gold and sell my kidney. The furnace is telling me to jump inside the furnace. This is probably the part where I fix something. But see, the way that my powers work is I destroy. Oh, wait, hold on. What if I do this?
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
What if I threw this in there?
Looks like they're breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal.
Yeah.
But if that's what Ati wants.
I can't believe I was right. I'm shocked. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for everything, Kyler. Thank you for stopping in. Only using your powers to destroy, and you complain about people not being healers and right. You don't have to call out my hypocrisy. Hey, Pesky. Thank you for the 500 biddies. All right, you guys, focus. We all need to focus. We're doing this first try. Oh, wait. Was it just the one? I mean, the two? No. There's more down there. Hasn't it actually been 3 hours? Wow, time flies when you're being bullied. Just flies by. Dumping toxic. Oh, I'll let Brian read it.
Sky dumping toxic chemicals at her workplace. Wow, violating OSHA regulations again.
Wow. Oh, hush, Brian. You would do the same. My back feels fine, Tom. This chair, it was pricey, but it was well worth the investment. And also, I've done a lot of different therapy to fix it, and it's feeling a lot better. Ansha, thank you for the bits. I'm just gonna ignore the rude comment you left with the bits. I wonder how fast time goes by for those floaters. I hate to think that they're like stuck in like this eternal hell where it's like a bad high where time feels like it's moving so slow. And you're like, oh, how much time has passed? Surely 5 hours. And your friend's like, it's been 5 minutes. Like, no! No. Hey, Mandosaur. Mary, found you on YouTube for your Shadow of Colossus playthrough. Thank you for your support on YouTube. Welcome in. Taking naps like that? Yeah, where you feel like you slept for an hour and 10 minutes passed. Usually when that happens to me, it's the type of sleep where it's not like you're falling, but it feels kind of like that, where you just like doze off and then you're like, wait, what just happened? I'm missing one green barrel. Where is it? My bride is on her way to take me to go see my new nephew. Great stream. See you all again soon. See you, Goose. Be safe. Enjoy the time with your nephew. We'll see you later. Yeah, your body randomly jolts. Okay, so that's a universal experience. I hate that feeling. Oh, they all are in here? Is it possible I destroyed one already? If it was clear last time about the sympathy, I didn't see the sympathy comment. What'd you say, Herman? Let me look. Did you say something super rude? Herman said, bullied. I've been nothing but nice. Uh-huh. Sure you have. Okay, I don't see it. Whatever you said, Herman. Oh, last stream. If it was clear last time about the sympathy comment, I have back problems. So I'm glad you're feeling better. Well, thank you, Herman. Back problems are no joke. Every time I say it, I feel like such an old lady. I'm like, oh, my back. But it's really debilitating. It's not funny. Herman, I barely remember what I ate for dinner last night, so just know that whatever you said last stream, you'd have to remind me. My mean comment, ma'am, I've gone 3 hours without mentioning your Yes, so thank you for the bits. I'm not gonna finish reading that. Where is this barrel? Mm-hmm. Hiding up there, of course. The twin community hasn't forgotten it. Am I on twin Reddit? Hopefully not. I'm in the same situation. I always say to people that I'm more 220 years old than 22 years old. It just makes you feel so old. I'm vowing though this year, okay, so here's the core of my problems. I'm like extremely flexible, right? So I think there's like a balance. Like when I got out of school and I wasn't into sports at all anymore and just kind of stopped doing everything like that, That door wasn't open before, was it? You lose the strength and then it becomes like a bad situation where you're too flexible and your muscles don't have enough strength. So that's a big problem that I have to cure this year is I've got to work on building strength back up in my back. Yep, and core stabilization. Yep, they mentioned that as well. So, not fun. Well, it's not bad. Obviously, it's kind of annoying that my body has betrayed me like this.
We can throw the spoon in the corner.
If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner. This looks important. Auntie Sky. When I became an aunt, it really screwed me up big time. I may have walked past where that was actually supposed to go. Stay away. Forklift. Is that what this is called? Seems like we have an abundance of cubes, thankfully. Investigate what is blocking the pipe.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap.
Ooh. Nasty. Finally, we get a reaction out of her. That's the first one, by the way. Please, no more. I think there's one behind me, but I'm not gonna turn around. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay. What is this squirting out? Immaculate. Don't ask those questions, please. Wouldn't you want to know what you're stepping in? No comment. Just no comment. I'm gonna have to plead the fifth. Ignorance is bliss. You know what? You guys are right. Yeah, I don't want to know.
We need to hurry.
I'm heading out. Good night. Good night, Ataxia. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us. It means a lot. Take care. All the pipes look the same. I'm trying not to panic.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Yippee! We did it! Okay, so I think we're done over here. We can go back to the center. It's me, Jessio. Heading out. Good night, Rob. Thank you so much for hanging out. Please have a good evening. Wait a dang second. Didn't I come from here? This is not good, you guys. No! No! I should have... Come on. I should have stayed behind the pillar for a second. I panicked. I gotta get out of there. Not yet, Jesse. I saw the paper, but I haven't found the thing. You're joking. You are joking me.
I don't like that sound.
Not a single save point on any of that? That is so brutal. Okay, speed run. Oh. That's not a cube. Give me a cube. What the F? I feel like at least bare minimum, I should have got a... What are we doing? I don't Dude. Oh my god. I can't read. Okay, never mind, never mind. Energy converters is the other thing. I saw the bar up there empty and I fully thought the worst. Never mind. I retract all of the drama that I just let out. Yeah, it's saved, it's saved. I'm not even sure I needed to come back here, but... Where's he at? Did he just teleport? Hey, Surf Rocks. It saves progress, but you respawn at the control points. Kind of weird. Yeah, it is a little weird because couldn't I just leave and not fight that guy? I'm gonna fight him because I'm stubborn, but he slowly walked. I don't know how I didn't see him then. He's massive.
Sound.
Alright, first try. It's over. Bring him out. Ollie, thank you for gifting Steven a sub. Yeah, this is a new first try. Punch his ass. Rodrigo, thank you for gifting Auntie a sub. Oh! No, undo that. What the heck, Rodrigo? I was gonna do it. Thank you so much for doing that. And those bullying skills to use. Because I was fighting the bad guy. That's classified as bullying now. Put the whole Home Depot inventory. Pretty much. Wait, hold on. Can I do anything on this? Yeah, I can. Let's see where this takes me. Ability point now? You have to be at the control point to do the ability, right? You're supposed to teach the bad guys the error of their ways and reform them. So yes, you are the bully. But like a good bully. bully for justice. Like Batman, right? One more? Where? Oh. I don't think these were good guys. Good guys. Team. Did you guys abandon me? Really? They seriously all just left me down here. Oh no, she came. I respect her. Where are the guys at? Oh, there they are. Hiding up there. Good job, girl. No one else. High. Oh, yeah, sure. They're on the high ground. Me and her are down here in the action, and they're up there hiding. Naruto wouldn't approve of this senseless violence. Where are your talk no jutsu skills? We gotta turn the enemies to friends. Okay, you do that first and then let me know how it goes. You talk to the hiss and try and see what happens. First try Sky. Congrats on the real first try. Thank you so much. Is this Steven? And thank you for the donation. Who has this account? Did we ever find that out? That's why Gensha's a lawyer. Gensha, stick to the lawyer things. Let me handle the combat, okay? Only have 2 points. Let's do launch damage. I would never make an alt account. Steven. Sure you wouldn't. Totally. The more I let you handle the combat, the more legal work I have to do. That's honestly so true. But doesn't that mean you get paid more and you're more successful? You don't want to be the least busiest lawyer. That's bad. Thank you, K9. See, we're on the same brain wavelength, you and I. That's what I'm saying. Okay, these things can get... I don't like them. You think any of the soldiers over there are wondering why I'm shooting? Lord forbid they come check it out and try to help. Yeah, the flying ones are so creepy. Oh, no, that's the elevator. Where's the... Oh, I passed it. brave link. There you go.
This place is gonna come down.
We're on the same brave link. Why is that harder to say than just saying the regular word?
It's right up here. You need
Oh.
to fix it before the old Vic bats.
Okay. Oh, you better stop. They locked me in. Help! Okay. Yeah, we're committed. We are committed. Okay, if someone does not get Immaculate's phone right now, thank you for gifting a sub to John in Polygons. We still don't know who owns that account. Or do we? I don't know. Need help really bad. We do know? Who has it? Okay, I guess I'm the last to find out then. It's not a secret. Take some guesses. Is it small town? Loyal? There we go. Yep. Is it Steven? Nope and nope. Is it Herman? He said likes a Yakuza, and Herman's the only person in the world that likes that game. So Herman? Bing, bing, bing! Herman. I feel like I'm on the inside now. Finally, I know one. Imagine dying to a jump shot like that. Yeah, that would be not good. Oh, you like Yakuza 2, Pontiff? Okay, so there's 2 Yakuza enjoyers in the world. Heading off now. Good night, guys. Also, I sent you a message regarding something I would like to talk about. See you all in the next stream. Okay, Ollie, thank you for the 100 bits. Did you send it on Discord? How dare. It is pretty cool they've made like 9 games just for her. He is their biggest fan, okay? Okay, I'll check it. Thank you, Ollie. Have a good night. I actually have nothing against Yakuza other than... How do I put this kindly? It's really bad. No, just kidding. It's not for me. It's not for me. The amount of concrete in this building is insane. This is my plan. I'm gonna get to the bottom, Duncan, and I'm gonna start pulling all the pillars. Get to the base level, destroy all the pillars, and then watch it crumble. Like in Fortnite when you like destroy the bottom level of a building. You couldn't get into it? Yeah. With you inside? Well, I have powers. I'm fine. I have the force. I can survive. What about Final Fantasy VII Remake? What about them? Like, will I play them? The other one might have been at the entrance. I'm not sure, Batfan. It'll be lunchtime-ish. Probably like 12 or 1.
Won't blow up. Let's go lift the lockdown.
Could you imagine I play Yakuza and then I'm like, wait, I actually love this game. It's not so bad. Mia also likes Yakuza. Don't you ever talk about Mia like that. She has to say that to me directly for me to believe that. Centane, thank you so much for the raid. Okay, hold on, I don't want to die on this. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, Centane. Okay, there we go. John, is that in polygons or pixels? Pixels! John, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Hopefully every one of those went to the raiders. You're back! Yes, finally. Centane, thank you for the raid. I hope you had the most amazing stream. How are you today? Hey, Glenn. I'm doing good. Doing really good. Hey, Eddie. Welcome in. Hey, Prophecy. Hey, Tranzilla.
Forces contain a lockdown. Will only be lifted by a directorial override.
Directorial
This is
override.
what we came here to do.
Which I am. I'm the director. John, thank you for gifting Centane a sub. How in the world do you gift 10 subs, John, and it completely misses Centane, the person who brought the raid in? That's ridiculous. How dare. There were more than 10 raiders. Yeah, but come on now. There needs to be priority. Hey, Swifty. Small town. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Hopefully those 10 also went to the raiders and not you guys. Those computers in the corner remind me of launch control at NASA. It's very serious here. They have all the government stuff. Thank you, small town. New background is so clean. Thank you, Centane. I love it. Tom, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I'm still getting used to seeing it. It's weird. All I have is like butterflies ingrained into my eyeballs. Don't make me press the button. Loyal, Hunter, Small Town, John, Tom, thank you guys all for the gifted subs. Hunter, thank you for the 5 gifted. Loyal, thank you so much for the 10. I think that covers all the raiders. Thank you, Eddie. That's very sweet. Could you go full camera to show off your... Sure. This is the new office here. My humble abode that I broke my back over. But yeah, thank you for saying that, Centane. I really appreciate it. The new office is slaying. Thank you, chicken. Worth. Immaculate, thank you for gifting Eddie a sub. Sorry, all I can see is a wonderful new hair. Thank you, K9. Okay, no, I'm actually not kidding. Can I time out a mod? Let me see. I think if I time you out, it'll remove your mod badge, sadly. Ugh. Okay, everyone ignore Immaculate for 5 minutes. Pretend he's not in chat. It's gonna be a mental timeout. We're gonna give him the cold shoulder for these gifted subs. Is it just me or does the office look bigger? I think it does look bigger.
For shit.
Angela, thank you for the bits. 10 out of 10. You like the sweater? It reminds you of Jax from BioShock? Jack from BioShock. I don't remember what his sweater looked like. And then John immediately talks to him. How dare you? Damn, moderator I cannot name. Thank you so much. Fudgebur and Immaculate, thank you for all the gifted subs today. Fudgebur, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you so much for the resub. Alright, where the hell are we going? I gotta press the red button. Oh, my gun is the red button. Who's Immaculate? Never heard of him. Now we're gonna go speak with Emily.
That's it. The other sector should be open now.
Wasn't.
I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Why do I feel like we're gonna come to regret that decision?
You two should get to know each other.
Maybe she has a parasite. I don't know. She's freaking me out. You guys are such assholes. Hey, Immaculate, thank you for tipping $1. Steven. I have a theory, but I want to say in case it's right. Okay. Fair. Do this. Make a note right now, Agensha. Make a note so that it has the time and date. So then if you're right, you can post it, you can screenshot it in Discord and be like, see, this is what I thought. I told you guys. Pig Farm. Thank you for the tier 2 for 21 months. I thought you resubbed yesterday. Am I imagining that? Either way, thank you for being a tier 2 sub and thank you for 21 months. Shh. I thought so. Okay, we can stop giving Immaculate the silent treatment now. Welcome back in. He's a mod again. No longer banned.
Attack the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating?
Where's the boardroom?
Coordinating? What about the plant tracking?
Can I just write the same time and date on a second note and fake it if I was wrong? No,
Let's
because...
talk, Emily.
No,
Yes, of course.
wait. Let me just verify here. I think that... I thought notes showed the time and date. Maybe they don't. Okay, never mind. It was a good idea, okay? I guess I don't actually know how notes work. This is why I handled the paperwork. Okay, fine. You can cheat if you want. Be dishonorable, that's fine.
Listen, Emily.
Screw it.
If that's
tell
even
her.
your real name. Emily.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you.
He's pushing his luck for
I call
sure.
her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
Have they said how many years
We
ago?
take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Interesting. Hey, Jalen. Love the content. Thank you so much. Okay, what the hell was happening? Immaculate, thank you for gifting Jalen a sub. And then Rodrigo, thank you for gifting Immaculate a sub. Wait, what? Thank you guys. Wait, how did you gift Immaculate a sub when he had a sub? How does that work? Oh, wait, it's a different Immaculate. The one that doesn't have underscores. Never mind, never mind. Wrong one. Yeah. I'm curious. Do we know how many years
Jesse.
have passed since the whole brother thing? Did they say that?
See you soon.
Hi, Jesse.
Be careful out there.
Hi, Jesse. We gotta go talk to the other guy.
These readings are erratic in this house. The hiss
You think she said at the beginning, but I don't remember. Why do I feel like 17 years keeps coming to mind?
frequencies, maybe.
17 years. 17 years! Okay, 17 years. So she would know what her brother looks like. That's why I asked. Did that lore help? I mean, it definitely helped understand what is going on with her.
Has asked us to document the
And Polaris.
incantation, she calls it.
You mean like in person?
In person, with a pencil and paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
It's been 4 hours. That's probably a good stopping point. I wanted to go talk to the other guy, but I think I would rather start the stream with talking to him so it's like fresher in my head. Does she have powers? She does have powers, but her powers are because of the fact that she has these objects of power. Like, she has the gun and she has a floppy disk that gave her the... What is it called? Telekinesis? So she doesn't have powers, but the object she has allows her to channel powers. And Pope, I think she had new questions. Which one's Pope?
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Here? But we don't have the proper facilities.
Maybe we can bring in an observation unit from the containment.
Yeah, Far Cry 4 tomorrow, so it's not so
I'll put in a
bad.
request with Pope.
Oh, Emily.
What can I help with?
Does she have new stuff to talk about?
Bring me back anything good?
Oh. Yeah, next time.
See you soon. Be careful out there.
Jesse, god of floppy disks. Zero, thank you for the 100 bits. Where am I storing the floppy disk at? Just out of curiosity. I don't even know where the gun's at, but I'm also like... Is it in my pants? Don't forget to save. I think it saved for me. I have Rudex. I have played both Alan Wakes. The only thing I haven't played is the Alan Wake 2 DLC. When are you gonna finish Fierce to Fathom? I'm not too sure. I haven't really been in the mood to play any horror lately. So, just whenever I'm feeling some horror again. Alright, who wants outro song? And then... I'll probably be live again on Tuesday is the plan. First person I saw was Kiwi. Okay, what do you have for us, Kiwi? She collects objects of power, never mind her having an otherworldly entity living in her head for 17 years. But as far as we know, the other entity has no powers. It's just like guiding her. Thank you for another absolutely incredible stream. It really made my day today, and your streams have really, really made my January as well. I hope you have a great rest of your night and get some good food and rest. Thank you, chicken. Thank you for the $10 donation. It protected her from the hiss. Oh, that's true. You're right. It did protect her from becoming corrupted. But outside of that, like, no powers, as far as we know. We can't levitate. I already tried to jump off something. It didn't save me. Thanks for a wonderful stream. Here's another reminder that you're... Thank you, Kelvin. Rodrigo, thank you for the bits. Hope you get back into the late night streaming soon. I will. I just want to take it easy for these first few streams. I don't want to, you know, sit in my chair for 6 or 7 hours starting off. Hey, Drew. Thanks for streaming, of course. Thank you for hanging out. Where is it? It feels fine. It does. It feels completely fine. I just don't want to timeless by the weekend. I just don't want to push my luck. So, just taking it easy. "24-hour stream Tuesday." Yeah, let me get right on that. Alright. Bye, you guys. Thanks again for another awesome stream. It was a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this game. It's definitely confusing, but I like to think that we're all just a little confused together, and by the end of this, we're all gonna be like, aha, light bulb moment. 24 hours, no cam, no streamer, yeah. If I do a 24-hour stream, it's gonna be with the camera off, and then also there's gonna be like a few hours of silence. You guys I'll be like, no, I'm here, you guys. And really, I'm just like on my couch chatting. I'll just be typing, laying down. Odin, thank you for the dono. Thank you, Odin. She does love them. Alrighty. See you, Zero. Good night, Starship. Good night, Terminator, Kelvin, Zomboid, Nate, John, Mel, Neon, Pixel. Good night, K9. Please stay safe. Pixel, Rodrigo, Gamer Elite, Fall, Tom, Lukey. Hope you sleep well. I imagine how amazing it would be if I could fall asleep in the next 10 minutes. I always lay down early.
I just wanted to let you know it's great to have you back. We missed your face, those amazing sweaters, and those big chocolate almonds you got for eyes. Have a good night.
My eyes, what? Thank you for the 300 bits. See ya, Chi. Okay. Good night. Goodbye. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take care. Have a good weekend. Have a good Monday. Have a good Tuesday. Alrighty. Bye, guys.